I nearly died, but I bet the data was good. She doesn't even seem to acknowledge that she nearly died. Whoa, is this how they travel? Some kind of like hyperspace wormhole jumping or something? That looks cool. Yeah, once she activated that last thing before the little girl showed up, the Gnosis went all like transparent like the angels. If it had a halo show up, I'd be like, okay, they're angels. I don't know how, but they're angels, right? Interesting.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space set at absolute time 1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdrawal.
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
So, we're almost home.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column.
This is McDonald's in the future.
We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns is statistically low. Besides, this asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, sir.
A bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No. Of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy. And we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
Captain, can you, debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers. But ever since we picked up that object, it feels like everything's changed. What exactly is that thing anyway?
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team. But, as I mentioned before, apparently they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
Now, no need to scare them.
This guy's very
Those
serious.
orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back.
This is actually really good voice acting for a PS2
Speaking of
game.
which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational. It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. There were casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
There was casualties last time they booted up
And
Cosmos.
it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
This guy is like so serious. I feel like he's never gonna smile the whole game. That's the kind of guy that frowns at his birthday party, right?
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks.
Alan just like leaning over her shoulder.
This should be good enough. I'll take care of the rest.
I feel like Alan is like a professional underling, you know?
Chief, do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for Cosmos. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations?
Well, apparently she killed people,
I can't wait
I
to
guess.
see Cosmos up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of Cosmos' main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
By the way, Chief, what do you think of the MWS and the AGWS? They really love acronyms in this game. It's just dummy data created inside the encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? If neither had problems during this test, all that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS in particular felt right to me. I sensed something contrived in that, though. Well, I hear Miyuki is closely involved with the MWS. I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send the connection gear data to the headquarters for me? I know the vaporizer plugin that we use to destroy obstacles. I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data. I swear, they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing Cosmos. Well, it's inevitable considering they have a lot of concerns like the budget. Alright, cool. Okay, cool. You can see like all the NPCs on the little radar there. Alan like follows me. Look at him. He can't take his eyes off of Xi'an. Stop being a creeper, Alan. Stop it. Right. The MWS is the big red gauntlet Xi'an uses. Okay, cool. Chief. Oh, this guy's name is John Bell. Chief, I understand you have your reasons, but a machine is only meaningful as the functional goals it fulfills. Perhaps Cosmos would be happiest if she was able to demonstrate her full capabilities. Like, does this guy not know about the deaths that we just got told about? Like, apparently last time they turned her on, people died. I don't know how. Did she go, like, murder spree? Like, enlighten those jarheads. Will you tell them that developmental research is a living, breathing thing? What's this guy's name? Togashi. Okay. This one's just named researcher. He's not as important as the other people. Chief, shall we try the startup experiment again? If there are any items you didn't get last time, I suggest you go get them now. I'm sure they'll be useful in the real world too. Yeah, I'm sure they will somehow. I don't know what that red door was about though. Like it said we got like something number 10 or whatever. That was interesting. Basil. Chief, I've been meaning to ask you, but why are you so devoted to Cosmos' aesthetic sensitivity system? I think we should be focusing our research on Cosmos' outlying systems in order to develop her weaponry. Okay, Basil. Chief, there was a strange interference earlier. Did anything actually happen during the dive? There's no record of it in our logs. I don't know what to make of it. What's her name? Carol Haji? So we got Carol, we got Basil, we got Alan, we got John, right? And Togashi. Everybody has a name. Except for this poor guy. No one cares about this guy. He's just researcher. He must be the new guy on the team. We haven't bothered giving him a name yet. Oh, he says something different the second time. How are we supposed to function as escorts anyways? Surely they're not counting on a weapon that's still in development. Chief, shall we try this? Okay, he says the same thing. Do the name people have 2 lines? Oh, no, I didn't mean, no, I didn't mean it. No! Researcher's only job is to put me back in the frickin' encephalon, isn't it? Okay. Oh, and here's the exit. Cool, okay. I guess you could go back in there to get items you missed. That's what he's saying. I don't think we missed any items. If we did, then I don't know about them, so whatever. Alright. A summons to the bridge is never a good sign. You better hurry or you'll never hear the end of it if the report is late. Who's that up there? Chief, I understand you have your reasons, but a machine is only as meaningful as... Okay, we already said this. Anything else? Chief, if your actions make me feel as though you're running away from your responsibilities as an engineer. You're being a dick. Chief, I've been meaning to ask you, but why are you so devoted to Cosmos? Okay, we already saw this one. Chief, it seems as though you intentionally caused the last test to fail. I can't tell if you want Cosmos to be functional or not, but remember that Cosmos doesn't exist for you alone. Oh, so he thinks Shion made that test mess up on purpose. That might be true, baby. You could also theoretically grind endlessly in the tiny space over and over again. Yeah, that's not. I guess you could. I think I know people that would do that. I really do. In fact, one of my mods would probably do that. I think developing psychological algorithms might be a job more suited for psychics. Interesting. There's 2 people over here. I want to see one. The other one must be like in the hallway. Alright. Evelyn. I can't wait to see Cosmos actually get up and around. Cosmos' motor control system was designed on her motions so that her motions are more graceful than those of humans. Simulations are useful, but I'd like to get her in action and check the load on her actuator and frame. Cool. Now we got a door here. Yep.
All right, see you later.
Okay, good luck.
Dude, Alan.
Well, back to work.
Dude, Alan. Oh, man. That guy. Alright. Is Evelyn again? Oh, Chief, are you going to present your report? Good luck. Don't let that nasty commander get to you. So everybody has 2 lines. She doesn't have a name, though. Unless that's Evelyn again. It kind of looks like... It's the same clothes as Evelyn. I don't know if it's Evelyn. It didn't say her name. What do we have here? When you have lost sight of the path, when you have become lost in life, seek information. Information will surely give you a glimmer of hope. Oh, here we go. Wow. Okay, I want to take a moment on this, okay? Like, assuming she's looking up at the screen on the wall, like you're at a mall and you saw a map or something. You're on the ship and you see a map of the ship. And you look up and they have labeled in gigantic text with a huge sign, the biggest on the whole map, "This is where Shion sleeps." I don't think that's that important to the rest of the crew. I'm just saying. Alright. Let's see. I take the elevator up to get the bridge, I think. Duh. And everybody on this ship knows where Shion sleeps. I have an email. Okay. New connection gear models announced. Vectorcom Inc. Press release. Vectorcom Inc. would like to take this opportunity to announce its new connection gear products, the Rios 680RR and the Rios 650RS. These products provide improved connection capabilities to UMN access nodes, which is a highly sought after feature in the connection gear. Adding a plugin is a very simple way to enrich software capabilities. It's also possible to control the Rios hardware functions themselves through the plugin. High-res 3D holographic monitor. Generates accurate 3D images using a particle wave laser. It also supports window view mode, and the sole purpose of the display is essential information in 2D. Although compact, so this is just an ad, basically. So many acronyms. Copyright 4767. This little bunny rabbit. So Vectorcom finally announced their latest model of connection gear, the Rios. They sure did. But guess what? I had the Rios 680RR model even before they made their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information by establishing and maintaining an on-demand network with the UMN. Yeah! UMN has two very important roles in this world, governed by the Galaxy Federation government. One role is traffic infrastructure via leaps in space. As a result, even interstellar travel is made easy. And see, in the other role? The UMN is an information source that uses a large, decentralized network system. We employ agent-like AI called procurators, like yourself, to navigate us around the giant network called the Unus Mundus Network, or UMN. That's right. Will allow me to perform my duties as a procurator. I'll give you a little more information about emails. New emails received will be displayed above old ones, which means the newest emails will always be displayed on the top of the list. And to be careful because the sorting order is different from the list items, from the items list. Yeah, and note that some emails request a reply. Most of those emails must be answered within a fixed amount of time, so it's best to reply as soon as possible. Yeah, make sure to make it a point to reply ASAP. One more thing, you can skip to important parts of emails by pressing square. Be sure to give it a try. By the way, you should have received tutorial emails from the first R&D division about equipping eggs and characters. Please refer to them as if there is anything you don't understand. Got it. Lastly, about the connection gear functions during the Encephalon test. Are you talking about the vaporizer plugin? Its functions allow the destruction of specific objects on the map. It can actually be used as if it clears the next simulation test. Yeah, I bet you'll get a perfect score in the test, and it's just a matter of time before someone gives you one of those vaporizer plugins in real life, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, don't you need to go see the captain? Oh, you're right, I better go to the bridge to see the captain. Thanks, Siri. When the game seems difficult. When opening news and strengthen your attacks. Speed is the pace at which a character can deliver a tech attack, and there are two levels that exist, low and high. The speed of a newly acquired tech is low. A low tech attack may only be set in the low slot, and the low slot tech attack cannot be executed if the button is not pressed twice. Oh. Okay. Similarly, the speed for the high-tech attack is set in the high slot, and the attack can be executed by pushing the button once. One button used, set tech attack. Okay. Note, speed for high-tech attacks can be set in either the low or high slot. Low tech attacks require 2 button presses and can be executed in the tech using 1 button input for high. In other words, the speed of the execution is faster. Tech attacks with the low speed can only be used once every turn, every other turn. If it is strengthened to high, you'll be able to use it every turn. In other words, by strengthening the tech attack speed, you can deliver more damage to the enemy party. When characters TP are over 150, in order to strengthen the tech attacks, characters require tech points, but few points are actually accumulated at the onset of the game. Tech points are accumulated by defeating enemies in battle. Moreover, differ by enemy. To effectively use a small number of points at the beginning of the game, it is recommended that the tech points be used to increase speed. You're given tips. That's okay. I didn't understand speed. Now I feel a lot better about it. So we still have 1 weapon slot and 3 accessory slots like in Xenogears. And we can still have ammo on weapons. Shion's weapon gets ammo. It is not possible to unequip ammo by itself, but it is possible to exchange the ammo with other types. Okay, so sub-weapons. This technique is specific to the characters who cannot board an AGWS. In Cosmos' case, all her weapons that may be equipped are sub-weapons. She has a minigun? Look at that picture. I want that. Armor, headgear, auxiliary. So look at the accessories and the equipment are exactly the same as Xenogears. 1 armor, 1 headgear, 1 auxiliary, any number of auxiliaries, 3 accessory slots, 1 weapon slot, and the eggs are your gears. Yeah. And then some characters like Cosmos can't use gears, so Cosmos, I guess, is like Choo Choo in a weird way, and Jewel just that way. I didn't read all of that actually. Weapons are character specific. Okay, we got all that now. Equipping them. Oh, okay, so the gears have 5 equip locations. Right arm, right shoulder, and right alt. Rear alternate. Oh, sorry, not right. Rear alternate. You can only equip a maximum of 3 items at one time. Okay, so you can't fill all 5 slots. You can equip weapons to 3 slots line. So this got a little bit more complicated than Xenogears. You got 3 weapon slots and 3 accessory slots. You can equip accessories on the 3 slots below that. Some of the GWS only have 2 slots that can be equipped. Some weapons require more than 1 slot to equip. Guns with the beam attribute don't require ammo. The character's EP gets consumed. Oh. Okay. Our little bunny character there. I have a bad feeling about this mission, but I can't put my finger on why. It's just weird, uneasy feeling. I agree with you. Some strangers are transporting odd objects in that hangar over there. There's something very odd about this mission. Ooh, in that hangar over there, you say? Maybe we can go see the Zohar. It's on the ship with us, isn't it? You'd think a Cosmos is a really tiny gear.
She's really got you trained, hasn't she, sir?
What? Train? What do you mean? Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get back to work.
I'm on it. See how he always changes the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Nothing at all, sir. You're just hearing things.
I swear. Huh? What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right? I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any details.
Oh, right. Oh, man, not again.
Oh, she forgot the disc.
Perfect. Now the two of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it? We can handle the rest by ourselves.
This is your big chance.
I told you guys, it's not like that. Crying out loud. Anyway, I better get this to her.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Go, Tiger.
Jeez, they just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
Oh, Alan. We'll get there, buddy.